Hello again, everyone. So, disappointingly, my my last game where I was trying to do achievements seemed to have glitched out. So, heck with it. The experimental branch, or the test branch as they're now calling it for the Long Dark, is online. Yay! Spoilers ensue. So, yeah, major spoilers. Uh, Seriously, stop watching if you don't want spoilers. Buggy spoilers ahead. Anyways, the test branch for The Long Dark is now online, where we get to play the next update before it launches. The consequence, of course, being that we're doing this to test and look for bugs. So, let's test and look for bugs. The nice thing is there's some new mechanics that have been added. Some gameplay elements have been tweaked and balanced. And they've added new challenges. Now, I did back up my saves, so hopefully they'll still be around. Oh, and they changed the font size. Huh. Kind of like the old one, personally, but whatever. So yeah, this is your last chance. What the? Uh... Oh, okay, so we gotta recalibrate the light. I'm just gonna leave it at 100%. Badges, what the heck is that? Okay, so anyways, this is your absolute last chance to back out. We are now jumping into Sandbox Alpha version 3.41 test. What the heck is a badge? Badge is a word for feats that can be completed across many Sandbox games. 06 collected. Okay. Badge is a word for completing challenges. You have completed the Hopeless Rescue Challenge. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, so I have to click on it. Okay, so complete 250 hours of research. From now on, you gain 10% more benefit from a completely researched book. You spend total 100 days outside. You are now less susceptible to cold. Get permanent +2 Celsius. Oh. Interesting, but that... Interesting. The downside, of course, is that +2 Celsius bonus is basically... The problem with The Long Dark and with many games of this type is the more you play, the better you get at it. So the +2 Celsius bonus is more helpful as a new player, but as an old player, making the game even easier when you're looking for a challenge? I don't know what I think about that. You've survived 60 days, your body has adapted to these tough conditions, 10% fewer calories. That'll be good. Successfully started 1,000 fires. Level 3 fire starting skill. Okay, we'll have to jump into skills to see how that goes. Sprinted 50k. Free runner is definitely going to be good because the more you play, the more you want to run, so hey, why not? Travel 1,000 kilometers, stamina bar charges 20% faster. So that's good, that's good, that's good. That's good. I don't know what I think about cold fusion though. Options. Has any of the options changed? Does it look like it? Ooh, maybe I should turn subtitles on. We'll leave them off. It's funny how we still have the option for a clock. Yep, still no sandbox. I mean, still no story mode. So let's jump into the sandbox. Now, I could... jump right into my current one, but I don't really want to. So what we're going to do instead is we're going to start a new sandbox. We're going to start it on Voyager, because we're here to test new things and I don't really feel like dying. And heck with it, we'll make it interesting and start random, and we'll play with a female character because I like Jennifer Hale as a voice actress. We'll call this... what should we call this? Let's call this Jumping into Winter. Accept. Has brought your plane crashing down to the northern Canadian wilderness. How long can you survive? Don't know. Let's find out. He is at home with his solitude as the note reverberating inside of him. Okay. Now our first job... okay, so... in case you weren't aware, it says right at the top, this is a test build. We are Desolation Point, unless I'm very wrong in my guess. And it seems like our walking speed has been reduced. Okay, so we're just going to sprint our way. Since we're playing Voyager, we've got a few hours at least before we have to worry about dealing with some of the more annoying aspects. Because there shouldn't be any wolves yet. At least not for a couple hours. So essentially, I just want to get indoors so that I can do an inventory check and see what sort of new things have been added as far as inventory and playstyle goes. Seems that walking is significantly slower too. Which is weird. Regrettably, they still haven't fixed the incomplete information you get, but oh well, that's minor gripes. Oh, we don't have to go all the way to the lighthouse, we can just hop inside this car. Oh, and this is a bug people are noticing, being able to interact with the battery. Yep, still there. Bug report number 1. And we can also apparently take the car battery. I don't know why I need to take a car battery, but we just picked up a car battery. Okay, nothing in the backseat. We don't have a pry bar apparently. But we now have matches, a soda, and whatever's in this glove box. Ooh, and a candy bar. Okay, so I still miss the old inventory system. They reworked the temperature. Man, they should really make that context sensitive. Feels like -1. Oh, so I'm getting colder right now. Great. Things are getting sluggish. So I have half decent clothing, but not great. I have no idea if I'm hungry or not. And I somehow have a car battery and it's only 250 grams. Okay. That just seems weird. And we have rolled up newspaper. So it'll take 10 minutes to harvest that. We have 3 hours of daylight left. So we have tinder plugs but no firewood. Okay, so we can build snow shelters now. It says here. Ah! So that's just, so the journal is how we keep track of our skills. And there's our stats. Collectibles, we have not found any collectibles. So we have level 1 carcass harvesting, layperson's understanding of harvesting a dead animal, meaning you are clumsy and unskilled, don't catch yourself. Great. If you're still enjoying Civilization's warm embrace, you might be able to cook a hot dog over a fire without burning it. Oh, come on, I'm better than that. Base cooking skill, 40% chance to start fires. You have no special knowledge or skill at starting fires yet. Base ice fishing. Base rifle. Oh, shoot, we gotta get out of here. We're freezing. Okay. So we've got some sticks. Let's just try to build a snow shelter. Requires 10 sticks and 3 cloth. Really? Why on earth would it take cloth? Well, I'm just confused now. Why would that take cloth? Well, let's get somewhere. Oops. Let's get somewhere where we won't freeze quite as badly. Now, a traditional snow shelter is literally you dig a hole into a snowbank, so I don't know why it takes... Well, I know why it takes... Like, I know why it takes sticks and cloth from a game perspective, but I don't know why it would take... It's an odd choice. It's not the choice I would have made. Ah. Wait, really? Eventually source of knowledge for now is something you burn when you're freezing, so I can't actually use that book. What? Okay, I'm gonna take that into my inventory. Ah, shoot. Okay. That's interesting bug. Shoot. I'll have to log that separately since I didn't think to take a screenshot of it first. Obviously found an emergency stim. Thank you. Maybe get some better clothing too.
Probably useful.
Okay. Oh, actually, here, we can... So, we'll put the book on the floor. Oops. So, we'll put the book on the floor. Take a screenshot. Now we'll pick the book up. Take the screenshot. Drop, and it turns into the other book. I cannot see anything in here. Oh, an actual book.
Like I can use this.
Researching this will improve your skill. Tips and tricks from wilderness survival experts. Okay. Let's research it. Oh, so it takes time. Okay. That's interesting. Nice new mechanic. Since that's actually the case, we're still quite cold, so let's see how this has changed. So I'm wondering if we still get, if we have to find the books, or if we can still increase our skill just by lighting fires. Weather seems to be getting quite bad outside. Looks like I might actually succeed on my first try.
Perfect.
And we apparently did increase our skill, or at least I'm assuming that's what that... Wait, we can burn our... Well, I guess if you're desperate. Let's get some water. And for some reason... Okay. So at least this is working as intended, and if I go into my journal, I should now have 41% fire lighting skills. Oh, that's how that works. Huh. Yeah, I don't want to burn my books. Hopefully we find some lantern fuel soon, too. Okay, basic wool hat. Cannot interact with picture. Oh yeah, containers were a problem. Sewing kit. Matches. Food. Oh, more newspaper. So one of the comments was there's a problem with how containers are being handled in the new update. So let's see if that's the case. Gotta find it with something. Gotta find one with something in it, of course. Oh, rifle round. And to the top of the lighthouse we go. It apparently got dark. Let's see, accelerant. Duke. This is going to be an excellent time, so one of the things... That's weird. If that was a loon, they would not be here in winter, and if that was a wolf, they shouldn't be here yet because I'm playing on Voyager. Weird. Okay, so let's test this feature. Because one of the things we should be able to do, or should no longer be able to do, is repair clothing in the dark. So we can still repair clothing in the pitch black. Ooh, clean wood. I'll take that. So last one, Yeah, like it's so dark I can't even see the door, but I can still repair clothing. Interesting. Well, since we're still, should be fairly okay. Let's run down to the old processing plant, because there should be lots of cloth down there. That's a loon. Why the heck is there a loon in the middle of winter? What a weird sound choice. Now, of course, unlike earlier builds, like I was commenting on how it's strange that you require sticks and cloth to make a temporary shelter. The upside is sticks are still very plentiful. And cloth, of course, used to be incredibly scarce, but with the ability to harvest pretty much everything in the game, it's become significantly less so. Glad I'm playing on Voyager, because doing this on Stalker would be really, really annoying. So it'd probably be Eden right now. Yeah, those are... that sounds a lot like a loon. And there definitely should not be any loons in the middle of winter when everything is frozen. What have we got here? Oh, firewood. Don't know why there's firewood there, but whatever. Yeah, that's just getting odd. Because most birds would again be asleep at this time of day. So I don't know why they're awake in the middle of the night, keeping me company. Just seems very, very strange. Very, very strange. Anyways, let's head inside the processing plant. Now we have to find a piece of cloth so we can attempt repairing again. So it is now well after dark. So we're going to harvest the cloth. And now we're going to see if we can repair... what needs... well, let's try to repair this. We are once again able to repair in the middle of the night in complete darkness. So that's definitely not working as intended. Like, I cannot even see to move around, but we can definitely still do actions. Wish we could find some lantern fuel though. Really would be nice to find some lantern fuel. Okay, so let's go find the beds before my lantern runs out. Last container. Actually, one thing I didn't notice is repairing does not seem to be a skill, which is odd to say the least. We definitely need some water. Oh, that's how they're doing it. That's... I'll just have to file that later. So 8 hours of darkness, let's sleep for 8 hours. We'll see how the lighting's changed. Let's sleep for another hour so that it's actually daytime. Because in theory, in one of the previous updates, they retuned the lighting, so I should be able to see inside without needing a light. And unfortunately, I still can't. This is a very terribly, terribly lit location. I can't see anything. I'm gonna walk off a cliff here or something. It is only dawn though. Okay, so still don't like that new context menu. What am I getting hung up on here? Okay, water. Now what we shall do is okay, so at least it changes there. Let's research this for 5 hours. So we got a bonus there. Research already complete, so we can't do it twice. Ah! Okay, so lighting was definitely fixed inside, which is nice. News friends. Crud. Okay, so that's still an issue. We can't sort items with containers. Problematic. Let's take a look at a journal. We are slowly increasing our energy bars. Good old drugs. Now by the time we're done in here, we should have triggered the arrival of wolves, so we'll see what happens there. Okay. Yeah, this is much better lit, because you can actually see things now. Why can't I go up here? Thank you. I'll take the reclaimed wood. And over here we have... Let's see if this is every container. Yep, still cannot sort. Corpse. Definitely a neat looking area. This is so much better lit than it was in the earlier builds though. You can actually see where the heck you're moving. Book. So most books still have no actual purpose, which is unfortunate. Need to find a hacksaw. Apparently one of the problems people have noted with this build is that objects would remain floating after harvesting materials. So like if I harvest the table, everything on the table would keep floating above it. Lots of rifle cleaning kits that we don't actually need. Okay. Now with luck, there should still be... Because I don't know if they changed it. There used to be a guaranteed drop of a hacksaw in this lower part. Ah, a save. So 32. Okay, so it's like 32 and then maybe 17. Oh, 32, 20. It's a good thing these locks aren't very good. Maybe I'll find a gun in here or something. Should be soon. 32, 20, and we're almost back at 20. There we go. Open, please. More emergency stims, flare shell. That was not very useful at all. More reclaimed wood. Is the fire barrel still here? Okay, fire barrel is still here. Huh. Portion of the floor that you cannot walk over. Rifle rounds, lantern fuel. Whetstone, that'll come useful. Really? Okay, that's a bug. So you cannot walk over this metal plate.
Man, all I can think about is food.
Good. So there's a saw. Okay, let's go test the magical floating items theory. Ooh, pry bar. And more cloth, if I can get to it. Can't get to it. We'll come back. Once again, don't know how thirsty I am. Which is unfortunate. Sure, let's just smash it open. Lose about half of it, but eh. And drink some water. Uh, 3 hours, sure. Okay, so it didn't stay floating in the air. And it's still accessible. Good.
Oh, I need to find food.
I'm to the scrap metal. Ooh, jerry can. That's good. Haha, the scrap metal fell through the floor. Can't access it. Okay, another bug. Lots and lots of bugs. This is why this is a test build. It not stable. Flare should be useful. 'Cause yeah, we should have found a whole bunch of scrap metal. Instead, we've got nothing. So yeah, there is absolutely no visible scrap metal. Okay. Let's get back upstairs, save, and then I'll log these bugs before I forget. And then we'll continue on with our adventures. Bed. Rest. So there are lots of things to do, but first, we have bugs to log. And I'll catch you guys later. As the saying goes, don't go away. Which is funny because this is a YouTube video and I don't record anything live. Later.